Hi friends! So today we are continuing on with the Halloween casual train. I'm really looking forward to this one. I've had this idea since last year, so I'm really excited to finally try and execute it. Today I am donning a wig because this coincidentally is the perfect match for this hat that I want to center the look around. Yes, we are going to be wearing a hat today, so please do not come for me for this hairline today. It is temporary and I will not stand for it. But please do roast me on these braids because they're bad. So the hat I wanted to center this look around today is this adorable toque slash beanie from Charlie and Luna Co. If you've never heard of them, go check them out on Instagram. They are the most amazing little company that makes these absolutely adorable hand knit toques. I am obsessed with them, and I purchased this one last year because I loved the spooky little Frankenstein vibe it gave off. Unfortunately, it came after Halloween last year, so I could not do anything with it for the channel, but I thought this year would be the perfect time to showcase it. So if that sounds like fun to you, then please keep on watching and let's get started. I swear to you, I sprayed the absolute crap out of them. I mean, to be honest, the last time I French braided something was in a dance competition like probably 15 plus years ago, so let's just ignore those for now and focus on the eyeshadow. So again, I really wanted to pull inspiration from Frankenstein's monster. Frankenstein was actually the doctor, not the monster, so things that Mel Brooks teaches you. But I thought this wig would be the perfect green to complement the whole look. So I threw some braids into it and hope to God it would stay intact. But I've also got a couple of new things that I wanted to incorporate into the look. My order from Boldface Lashes finally came in the mail. I cannot wait to put these on. I mean, look at them. Look at them! These are not even the craziest ones that I bought, guys. Just wait. Also, I bought this a while ago and I don't think I've even used it yet. The monogram stamp is still in this lipstick, so I'm assuming I haven't used it yet on the channel. This is Midnight Wasabi from Fenty. It is one of their Mademoiselles. It was sitting in my wish list for ages and it finally went on sale, so I just picked it up. But I haven't really had an opportunity to use it yet. As far as eyeshadow goes, this one's been kind of tricky to pull together. So I obviously want the eyeshadow to match the toque. And I could have sworn that I had this color in my collection. Turns out I do. And I have it a lot, just not in matte form. Tons of shimmers in this shade. But that's not what I'm going for today. I want to do something matte with a nice graphic liner. And the liner, I kind of want it to wing out and then come back in. I've been seeing that shape a lot lately on Instagram. But when we bring it back in here, I kind of want that liner in the crease to have little stitches in it. That's what we're going to do today, or at least attempt to do today. We'll see how it goes. As far as greens go, I don't really have that exact shade, but I think we can kind of cobble one together, which is very fitting for a Frankenstein themed video, I just realized. I've got this single shadow from ColourPop. It's a very bright neon pastel green. Of course, I also have the Creepy Cute palette, which has this lovely little pastel green. I'm sure we'll be able to use that somehow. Also, I'm a bit slow going. I have tweaked my back very badly. If you guys don't know, I have been blessed with scoliosis, and I had surgery to fuse my spine together back in 2007. And as much as it has helped me, it has also given me a lot of complications. The fusion in my spine puts a lot of pressure onto the discs, and sometimes that results in cracks in the discs. It's nothing super dire, and if I go to the hospital, they're just gonna send me home because there's really nothing they can do. So unfortunately, I just kind of have to live with it. And eventually it will heal itself. I just need to give it time and space to knit back together. But it does result in some very painful experiences, like trying to put on one's pants. So that's fun. Anyway, let's stop talking about my personal life and start putting on some makeup. I'm just gonna quickly swatch Take a Hint and this ColourPop shade just to see which one should go first. The ColourPop one is definitely a lot lighter and brighter, so I'm gonna do that first. It's called Keep Scrolling, and I have no idea if they still stock it because you never know at any given moment what ColourPop is stocking. But the way ColourPop turns over product is dizzying. And I don't know if that's increased in the last year or so, but it really does feel like I cannot keep up with their launches. In fact, things get launched from ColourPop that I never hear about, that I don't hear about until I'm on the website looking for another launch and I see 5 different eyeshadow palettes that have been released in the last like 3 months. But just so you know, the Hocus Pocus palette is coming, so don't you worry, my pretties. So I think this is going to be pretty winged out and cat-like, so I'm just going to start placing this high up in the crease. I don't want this green to get too dark, mainly because I want the liner to stand out and be the star of the show. But I still really wanted some color happening in this look. So I'm just taking Seeing Stars and I'm just mapping out as usual. This look isn't going to be too smoky or anything. It's going to be a little bit more graphic, I guess, to serve the liner a bit better. I feel like if we get too smoked out or muddy, it's just going to camouflage that liner. Also, what do we think of the new mirror? Got some glam goth beauty in the mail the other day. This little babe is, I mean, look how cute is she. Wow, this brush can just stop. Oh my god. Drop your favorite brushes in the comments below. Not like the really bougie ones. Like, I have a few Sigmas and of course my Furless brushes, RIP. But I want to hear about like your Morphe equivalent brushes. To be honest, I really don't feel like giving them business anymore. So I'm going to try and run this under the lower lash line while we're here. Let's move on to Take a Hint. I feel like we'll get a little bit more pigment with this one. Oh yeah. All right, let's just pack this all over the lid. Ugh, Shroud makes some of the best eyeshadows. Look at that. So easy. And also, yes, managed to get the pre-order for the Shroud and Butte Bean palette as well. I have no idea if either of those launches will arrive before Halloween, but we will put them on my channel regardless. Having those two launches like so close together with varying degrees of success in execution was pretty distressing. There's just got to be a better way to execute a highly anticipated launch. It's so ridiculously sad to see all these people missing out because they waited 1 minute too long and then all of a sudden the whole collection's sold out. Like, having to set alarms and sit by your laptop is not how this should go. Like, if there was a way you could sign up in advance to a scheduled time where you were allowed to visit the website and freely peruse, purchase the products, get out of there. Like, if you could just all set that up in advance and have people just queued up ready to go, there wouldn't be this mad scramble and it would limit the amount of traffic on the website. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud. That's so pretty. I love that color. I think I might just leave it as is. I'm just gonna go into a little bit more of that lighter green just to graze the edges a little bit. Okay, I think we can move on to liner actually. So the idea is to do a nice big fat wing and then we'll drag this line just over the crease here to about here, and then we'll draw itty bitty stitches. We'll see how this goes, and if it goes horribly, well, I can't really start again. So got one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. Let's start with the wing first, because that I can do. Now all I gotta do is figure out where this line's going. I might actually start from here. Okay, I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all. When it comes to actually drawing, I'm such a sketcher. I love working with pencils and I love sketchy lines. Really crisp, clean, smooth line work is so hard for me. I've never had the steadiest hand ever. Okay, so that's cute. I really like that shape. I don't want it to be any thicker because I want these little stitch marks to show up. Okay, so let's do a couple of stitches and see what happens. I'm gonna do one here to cover up this mistake. I think we did it. That was really fun, but also really scary. And of course my wing is always going to be a bit wonky because when I look forward, I want it to be flat. I feel like it's really simple. I'm not sure if I want to do anything else to it because I'm afraid of ruining it. Let me ruminate on that for a little bit while I do all this on the other side, put on some lashes, and then we will come back. Oh my God. Okay, I had to redo this liner 3 times. Screwed it up, wiped it off with alcohol, did it again, screwed it up again, wiped it off with alcohol, like redid all my eyeshadow in between. And finally, the third time, it's passable. It's still not symmetrical, but it's better than it was. So I have my lashes on and oh my God, guys. I know I'm so hyperbolic with my lashes, but these are it. Like these are the most beautiful lashes. I'm easily pleased when it comes to lashes. And trust me, I still love the Pure and Raw Beauty Christie lashes. They're still a favorite. Of course, Likely Makeup makes the most stunning lashes. Rouge and Rogue, like they're all up there for me, but I'm so speechless. They are stunning. Also, hella comfortable. They feel like nothing. They feel like air. I've been waiting for years to finally be able to order from Boldface, and they only just recently opened up shipping to Canada. Be prepared for a lot more Boldface in your life. And seriously, popped on like nothing. So I want to finish up the eye. I'm not really sure what inner corner I want to do. I think it'd be really fun, since the whole look is kind of matte, to do something really like a pop of glitter in the inner corner. So I have a couple of glam goth options. First is one you've already seen before. It's Cherub, which is that sort of iridescent green to pink shift. And I thought that would look really good. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull this off, but I just got this one in the mail and this is Toxic. So beautiful. I think I might do it just purely because of how beautiful it is. I know it's not really gonna go, but I kind of just want to do it anyway. I also finally got to purchase some of her diamond primer. She did a restock recently. I'm so excited to try this because the lash glue has not been doing it for me lately. I'm just going to pop some of this onto my inner corner, give that a bit of a fan, and then I'm just going to take the brush and dip it directly into the pot here. It's a little bit less chunky than the other glitters. I'm going to lean forward a bit. That is so cool. That is unreal. I'm loving that. Okay, so I guess we can move on. What are we moving on to? Blush. So for blush, I think it'd be really cute to just do really pastel pink. I think it would really complement the pastel green and just keep it looking really cute. First, I'm going to hit Strawberry Milk and get some of that laid down first, just to see where that takes us. This is such a pretty blush, and I'm really piling it on, just going so ham. And I'm just kind of circling around the tip of the nose to create a button. I think just to deepen up the nose a bit, I'm gonna go into the Fairy Blush palette and grab some Rose Quartz. And I think I'll take a little bit of Rose Quartz onto the cheeks as well, just to deepen up the apples. All right, let's take a little bit of ambient blush from Hourglass, hit up the very front of the cheek. For highlight, let's go into an old favorite. It's the Physicians Formula Butter Highlighter. It's in the shade Pearl, and it's got a pink pearlescent shift to it, so I thought that would look cute. Let's take that onto the nose. Lifted the foundation a little bit. Not what I wanted. I'm gonna switch to a powder formula because I know that will work on top of my foundation. Sometimes those cushion formulas for highlighter, like the ColourPop one as well, sometimes they can just disturb your base a little bit too much. Not often, but just every now and then. This nose is interesting. And then I think I'm gonna pile that onto the brow bone as well. I've got nothing else going on up there, so why not? What a journey we've been on today, folks. Do I want green freckles or do I want normal colored freckles? Let's just do normal colored freckles. All right, let's move on to lips. I think I'm just gonna try putting it on without any liner because Lord knows I do not have a liner that matches this color, but let's give it a whirl. Yeah, if you're gonna wear this without liner, you are definitely going to have to give it a softer edge because you're not gonna get precision out of this lipstick. I think we should do a pink gloss moment over top. So I'm gonna use the Furless Convertibles gloss with its Likely Makeup. Again, Furless, RIP men. All right, lastly, I'm going to throw on a bit of white in the waterline. Let's spray her down. All right, let me go make some minor adjustments with the hair and the toque, and then I will be right back to show you the finished look. All right, folks, this is the look all complete. I think it turned out really, really adorable. Folks, I honestly tried to rebraid these. I went off camera and rebraided them and they still look terrible. So we're just going to ignore that. I really love how the little braids look with the pom-poms. I like this little symmetrical moment, and the wig matches the toque perfectly. I love this toque so much. I wear it whenever I can. I just think it's absolutely adorable. The lip is a little darker than I thought it was going to be, but I'm not super annoyed by it. I think the dark color adds a little goth vibe to this look. I am definitely feeling some sort of animated character on a Disney Channel cartoon series where everyone's like a little cute monster and they all go to high school together. Kind of that vibe. So I'm just over the moon with how this turned out. I feel so cute. I was gonna add my favorite leather choker because I thought it would add to the goth grunge vibe, but with the braids, it's kind of edging a little bit too close to indigenous cultural appropriation vibes for me. So I'm just going to leave it out because in this house, we believe that culture is not a costume. And we are creeping closer and closer to Halloween. I'm really excited to show you what I have planned for my final Halloween tutorial. But I do hope that you're still enjoying this Halloween casual series. They've been a blast to create and I'm really looking forward to the next one. With that, I'm going to rattle off the spiel. Here are the many ways that you can help out my channel. You can give this video a huge thumbs up. You can comment down below what you thought of everything. You can subscribe. You can follow me in other social media. I will leave those right there. For more of my chatty videos, you can go take a look at my Patreon. I do have a patron exclusive series there where we talk about all sorts of things: makeup, mental health, day-to-day life, navigating insecurities. So if you can, please go check that out. I'm gonna say this until election day: vote, vote, vote! Whether it's the BC provincial election or if you're in the States, go out there and exercise that democratic right. Also, check out Charlie and Lunico for these stupid cute toques. I am obsessed with them, so you should be too. All right, before the trains get any louder, I'm going to sign off now. Stay safe, stay sane, wash your hands, wear a mask, and above all else, just be kind, be generous, do your best, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.